Hello, this is Corey Reviews and MP Cards and Games. As you see, this will be Corey's doing with the silver boss fight.
So this will be my gameplay. I did the silver boss fight because I absolutely love this rival fight. I think this counts as a boss fight in my opinion. This rival fight, I think it counts, and I definitely got to say it's a lot better than the 06 counterpart.
Yeah, because the 06 counterpart is useless.
Yeah. If you saw my review for Sonic 06, I even made a joke about about Silver using the Force.
I should probably link that one to your
my review for Sonic 06.
Yeah.
You can if you want. The funny thing is that since I wanted to keep it so short, because almost every other Sonic 06 review is incredibly long, I wanted to keep it short, and eventually it hit the 20-minute mark. And there's actually a couple of things that I wanted to say that I didn't mention just because I wanted to keep the video as short as possible. Even then, the video is still 20 minutes long. But I just am happy to say that this is much better programmed.
Yeah. And another thing as well, this is a lot shorter than our last video.
Much shorter. One thing that I only just remembered this, actually, but the thing that I find really weird about Sonic Generations is... is that even a word? It is now. One thing I find really weird about Sonic Generations' story is the fact that it includes, it counts as Sonic 06 and Sonic Dash as canon. However, the thing that makes it really confusing is A, Sonic 06 never happened, according to the story. Like, the way how it ends, it basically never happened. Sonic 06 wiped itself from canon. I have a feeling the gamers knew the game was going to be a massive disaster. And the second thing is that this game accepts both games as canon, and yet the way Blaze was originated in both versions are completely different. I think it helps. Originally, 06 was supposed to be a reboot. However, that backfired, so everything that has happened in the past is still canon. So the thing I find weird is that it accepts both Dash and 06 canon, and yet Blaze's backstory in those games are completely different. So, when you really think about it, even though Generations claims to have a very simple story, it's actually really complicated because my brain hurts.
Yeah. In a minute, I guess you're gonna have to say something that it's gonna be so cliche, but it's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, you don't have to remind me.
I think you should say it here. I think you should say it.
I know when to say it, trust me. One thing I love about this moment is that I ran out of boost at the worst possible time. And as you can see, this massive boulder, which is a lot more intense than the gun truck chase in City Escape. And as you can see, I am very, very, very close to that ball. And if I was any much younger, I probably would have just spammed the jump button and I probably would have died. So for those who end up in this situation, whatever you do, do not hit the jump button. You will die.
And you've got 0 rings left, so I guess it's
a final confrontation. Trust me, I will say it. But it's just intense, and eventually, boom! It's no use, Silver! I was saving it for that specific moment.
Dun. Yes, it is no use.
But considering I was so close to dying, I was really satisfied with how that ended up, because I felt I got an adrenaline rush. And I don't get adrenaline rushes. I think the last adrenaline rush I had was when I saw Independence Day Resurgence, which I reviewed on my channel. So if you want to know what I thought of the film, go and check out my review on that channel.
Wasn't it like pretty much just a complete remake?
Yeah, it's Independence Day Resurgence is the exact same, only unlike stuff like Force Awakens being the same as A New Hope, it's really not that good. I think that in general, as a whole, I think Sonic not Sonic, Independence Day Resurgence is alright. In my review, I gave it a B, but when I really think about it, I think I'd give it a C. But yeah, but somehow we've gone from Sonic to Independence Day.
Well, didn't we change something? We did Suicide in a couple of videos ago.
Oh yeah, we did too.
Yeah, the first one that you were in with me. Not Super... It was when Supersonic Corey was with us. He is no longer with us anymore.
Because I changed Supersonic Corey, because Supersonic Corey was a terrible channel. Okay, not terrible, but a lot of the videos I made on my older channel are a lot more cringeworthy, and I'm a lot more proud of my Corey's Reviews channel. Also, Corey's Reviews has about 100 subscribers, and quite a few of them are active, and they comment on every single one of my videos.
Except just the Thora.
Except for my Jumanji Suthura video, that's right.
But now we see me doing the gameplay, and it does show, but there's a really cheap death after, which I cringed after it.
Oh
but
my goodness, I despise this boss fight in this version. It's one of the few times, even though we're playing as a regular Sonic in this boss fight, I much prefer the Unleashed version, just
because
simply,
it's easier.
And it's a lot less time consuming, because you really have to give it your all if you want to get to the core in a short amount of time. And apparently the hard mode version is even longer, and this boss fight takes me forever.
Once I did it in 3 minutes, but I couldn't do it in this. I think I made it close to that, but there's a funny thing that you do if you actually hit it while you go down twice and then hit it straight after, you win pretty quickly. So I have done that before, but I just couldn't do it then. I did have to pause, and I probably should edit that.
You should have.
I should have.
You should have!
But I'm not going to now.
Because you're lazy. Even though I do take a while, I upload once every week or 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks at a max. However, usually I upload once every week or 2 weeks, and usually most of it is editing or finding a time to shoot.
Yeah. The only problem was I had to edit straight after, or straight before. I had to edit 3 other things, and they were 10-minute long things. So
yeah, like I said in my rooftop run, in the rooftop run bit, we are doing the audio commentary, all of this back to back. So we did the rooftop run, Planet Wisp, and this, and the final boss, all in a row.
Yeah, and straight after playing. So I sort of had to rush a little bit, because we do have time, but we don't have too much. We want to do a couple of other things
outside of doing this Let's Play, because MP and I are great friends, and I really do sympathize with you that currently I have a lot more subscribers than you do.
Yeah, but it could change by the time this is uploaded. It could.
It could, which is why...
And there's a video I want to do with him, and I actually suggested a joke that's really funny.
Yeah, we have a video planned, and that video may or may not be a YouTube video, and even if it will be on my channel, not this channel, my channel, and it will also take a long time to do.
Yes.
So if it's uploaded, you might learn what we're talking about, but if it's not, we're just blabbing onto nothingness.
Yeah. And you're about to see the really cheap death. Okay, first I get hit. Oh, you didn't see, but the door closed.
You edited it out.
Yeah, I did.
Inception. Inception. MP went through the wall.
I broke the 4th wall.
Sonic is officially Leonardo DiCaprio. Which means Sonic should get an Oscar. Not if he's played by Roger Craig Smith. Or Ryan Drummond, for that matter. Honestly, Jason Griffith is my favorite voice actor for Sonic.
I thought you didn't mind the
I don't mind Roger's cocky attitude. However, Jason Griffith was also cocky, but at the same time, Jason Griffith's Sonic was more kind, and he knew when to shut up and take things seriously. And also, it's just that I can take Jason's voice more seriously. I can imagine I think Jason's voice matches Sonic's design easier than Roger Craig Smith. So overall, I prefer the deeper voice that Jason has there as opposed to Roger Craig Smith kind of. That was a horrible impersonation. That was terrible.
Yeah. But now we see I get an A rank because I did die. That's us signing out.